Jesus.
We're white. We gotta be real careful about that. We can't be like, he's part of the Klan.
What people say?
No. I mean, some people say it, yes, but they're mostly in Alabama.
Welcome to All the Things, where the laughter never stops and the conversation goes everywhere.
Join best friends
Heidi and Reba,
as we share our thoughts and experiences on life, love, and everything in between.
where our expertise are in the field of real estate, but our bond goes beyond the business and into the realm of true friendship.
So sit back, relax, and get ready to listen to two friends who cover it all on All the Things. Welcome to All the Things with Heidi and Reba. We are so excited to be here again.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm not sure if they could hear me on that last short.
I know.
That was terrible.
Look at me.
Stop trying to make everything
Look
a song.
at me now.
Stop trying to make everything a song, all right?
Everything's not going to be a song. Stop trying to make fetch work. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Okay.
It's
hi.
a thing.
It's not a thing. Fetch my cocktail.
Oh,
Cheers.
guys, look at us. Back in business.
Do you like our new angles?
Are you sure?
New angles. We were shooting from the fucking floor. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to new angles.
And all the things. Yeah, no, new angles. Do I look skinnier? So we literally went to Austin. Love you, Austin. And I was like, I look like a fucking linebacker. Could we
I had like a lot of
do
boob. I had
something?
like a lot of side boob, even though I had a bra on. It might have been my what do you call it with no straps? Strapless bra. It might have been the strapless bra, like causing a scene.
It was struggle bus.
Yeah,
Your
100%.
bra was like, I'm tired.
All I heard was DMX out of the side. It was bad. It was bad. I apologize, guys, for that side boob. Or maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Whatever you like.
whatever butters your toast.
Keep coming.
Maybe it was an emoji. Maybe it was a you're welcome.
Keep coming.
Yeah. No, I literally looked like the caterpillar in Star Wars. It was not good. Or whatever.
Speaking of fucking termites, that was a caterpillar. I'm sorry. What did I just?
Termites are not caterpillars.
Have you ever seen a queen termite?
Okay. So, all right. We'll get right into it then.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
You just gave me a.
Okay. If I could please tell all of the people in America how many times I've had a conversation about termites in the last 3 days, it is more than you have had in your entire life unless your house has been infested. This one is now obsessed with termites. She saw a thing. You saw a documentary. Like, what?
He was like, crikey, look at the termite queen. And it was, my jaw, I couldn't pick up my jaw off the floor. It was just like, I'd never seen a term. Like, I mean, like I think I had I don't know. Like, we live in Nevada. Do we have termites? Sure. Do we have termites? Probably not.
We do have termites.
Sure. That's why I said sure. Do
Sure.
we? Do you?
Sure.
No. Do I? Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that my parasite Douglas has a pen pal that is a termite queen.
You are probably correct.
He writes her letters.
So I don't know if you guys have ever seen what a termite queen looks like.
It's fucking crazy.
It is insane.
This is terrible.
It's so bad.
Oh my
It's
God.
so bad.
Is it rotten?
Who cares? It's wet. Drink it. So we're back on our bullshit, obviously. This is champagne. Even though all the sommeliers out there are going to get real mad at us.
That is not champagne. All right. No, we're fine. We can handle this.
I said
All
it's
right.
wet.
Tell me about termites.
So termites has one queen. And
I'm listening.
are you okay?
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
get
just
comfy? You live here. What are you doing?
This is my auntie's living room. Let's go.
Okay, so termite queens are like, can you guys see me? Oh, you can only see my face. Okay, so I just put it up here. Termite queens are like this big. Like she just has like some arms, a leg, a head, maybe a tiny baby torso, and then the entire length of her body is an ovary. Do you guys know how many baby termites she will give birth to?
All right. So my guess was 34,000 in a year. 34,000 in a year.
So I have to go back to hold on, I have to fact check. I didn't know if it was the life or the year. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Either
one of
way,
the
it's
two.
a lot.
Whatever.
So she gives birth to 250 million babies. And I'm not sure if that's her lifespan or maybe in a year. I hope it's just her lifespan for us as houses.
250
billion
billion with a
babies.
B.
It blew my mind. That blew my, and then like she's like this big, her ovary is this big, and she has a king, and all he has to do is like the only thing that he does
is it an ovary or isn't it a sac?
No, it's
like,
an ovary, and it like vibrates, and it's just like I would assume it's an egg.
nasty.
I think it's like an egg,
It's nasty.
and she just like
oh girl, you nasty.
she just like puts out her little ovary babies, and then all of the other clans.
No.
Speaking of goddesses, this would be it.
Oh yeah,
This would be it.
we're in God's eyes.
This would be it. Like she literally is a god to her little clan, and she just creates them, and then they clean her all day, they feed her all day, and that's her jam.
God, I would like to be cleaned and fed all day.
Am I that dirty? That's what I want to know.
You dirty. Oh girl, you're so
Avi.
dirty.
If I'm a termite,
Yeah, well, termites burrow through the dirt and then all the walls in someone's house, and then they're the
and
reason.
I think
that
it's all the
a
wood.
tent.
They like wood for
It's a
some
tent,
reason.
yeah.
So then no, and then
Who
like
doesn't
and then they so the
a good oak.
like yeah, so like the good like the little baby bee or the baby termites, like the
Okay.
baby ones, go out and they form this fungus that they feed her all day. So she nasty. You're right.
She
nasty.
nasty.
Yeah, she nasty.
She nasty.
But like I've never like
She's a
it
little
just
baby
blew my
goddess.
mind. And then we switch over. Are you ready to see the opposite side of that?
Sure,
We switch over to a female octopus.
we do love a good octopus.
We don't have a cure for cancer, but octopuses are running around rampant, changing their body.
Is it octopuses or is it octopi or is it octopussies? What is it?
Did you say pussy?
Well, I mean, but what's a plural for octopus? Is it octopus, octopuses,
Geeses.
octopussies,
Oh,
octopi? Like, I would like to know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Should we use the interwebs to find out?
no.
Hold on. Where's my phone?
Still drinking it. Don't know if it's bad.
Plural for octopus.
Octopuses. According to dictionary.com, both octopuses and octopi are acceptable plurals for
Ooh,
octopus.
we could do
Of the
either
two,
or.
Octopuses is the simpler and more commonly used.
I liked
The
octopuses.
proposed plural octopodes is based on the plural of the ancient
Octopodes.
Greek word from which octopus
Octopose?
ultimately derives.
So, anyways, the octopuses. So she's alive, and then she breeds, and then she finds her little cove, and everyone's gonna be like, "That's not right." And I'm like, I watched one clip, and I was like, totally
An expert.
Avi,
Avi. Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, "Do you check your facts?" And I'm like,
No.
"Phew."
Why would I do that
Actually,
before I went
my
on the podcast?
my fact should work because emails didn't this week, so my fact should work. Da-dunch.
Just the facts, ma'am.
So she finds her little cove. She has her babies, and this little perfect baby angel uses her tentacles to move oxygen around her sacs of
Oh.
babies
Octopus, yeah.
for 6 months. Like this bitch does not eat or sleep for 6 months, and she moves the water around them so they have oxygen to get to her. And then as she takes her final last fucking breath as they're hatching to make sure that they have enough oxygen to then get to it, she dies. And then the sea star comes in, and I didn't watch that. I was not okay with that. After she died, I was like, and we're done.
And cut.
Yeah, and we're done because that would hurt myself.
Oh, listen, an octopus is a noble being.
The octopus, like
They're very smart.
the octopus is like a phenomenon to me,
Yeah, they're very smart.
or just the fact that they're a phenomenon. I mean, like they can change color like a mood ring.
Phenomenal.
If you had a fucking mood ring, could you imagine? Could you imagine if you had a mood ring?
Yeah.
It'd be black all day, like your
All
soul.
day, like my soul. Yeah, my mood ring would never change.
Oh my god! But like they can change the like it just blows my mind. Like butterfly or like what turns into a butterfly?
Caterpillars.
Like
Which is what I look like.
Like not right now because hashtag
New
angles. Caterpillars can change to butterflies. I mean
Yes.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated about that whole thing. Can't
Yeah.
cure cancer, but watch this bitch.
Right.
It's probably in there. Can't cure my stretch marks on my face. But look at this
Is that
bitch.
what we're calling it?
Yeah. I made him stretch marks on my face.
Stretch marks.
Stretch marks on my face.
Oh,
But
that's
this bitch is
good.
going to turn into another a completely different specimen.
Yeah.
And I'm over here sitting on Baltic with crack.
right.
No.
Oh, it's a phenomenon. Do, 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 do.
All right, ma'am.
I just wanted to work that in.
You've
Really
been
bad.
you've been trying to work it in for like
4
30
minutes.
Yeah, it's been bad.
Since
Since you got interrupted.
God was so rudely interrupted.
We apologize, guys. You know,
We don't
Everybody-
apologize. It's not for us to apologize.
everybody wants a piece of us.
It's glamorous to be a realtor.
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
So we have just put the podcast out. Is that correct?
Yeah,
And so we've had a few commentos.
we have.
It's like Mentos, but it's not the fresh maker. And they're not like this.
They are.
Are they?
Our comments are very good.
Oh,
so
okay.
far.
Can you read? Can you read some to me? Oh,
Oh no, there's no. I don't have. No, we're not reading.
one said, "Bad, go fuck yourself," and you were aliens. And I was like, ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep commenting, buddy.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
You're the best.
Yeah. No. It's Yeah. There's good stuff. There's bad stuff. Most of the stuff we've gotten is feedback from people listening and being like, "Oh, this is funny. I laughed." I get a lot of "I laughed."
Oh, that's good.
And then I get messages and people will just like type what we said and then be like, "I'm dying."
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm like, oh, I know what you're listening to. So yeah, no, so far it's nice. Yes. On the interwebs, people are not so kind, but that's fine. I mean, I'm mean to myself. You're mean to yourself all day, every day.
I
Like,
promise they haven't said anything out loud that I didn't say to myself before I woke up.
Get in line, bitch. Don't like it? Cool. But please keep talking about us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll give you some more content to talk about.
Right. Hold on.
I can't wait. Hold my beer. I mean, hold my champagne.
Hold my.
Hold my shitty champagne.
That's what was in the fridge.
Back on our bullshit.
Back on our bullshit. You're welcome.
So, your madame with that side boob, even though I promise she had a bra on, with that side boob, she has lost 14 pounds.
Yeah, girl.
Woo! I've lost 14
You feel
pounds.
good, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I feel like,
Cool.
can I tell you, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you guys? The only time that I feel like that I've lost weight besides putting my clothes on, which is it's a great feeling. I'm not like knocking it. What are you doing?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure someone is. So the only time I can do it that I can feel is when I'm having sex.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
totally
at least you're feeling it.
the sex or the body image part of it.
The body image part of it. I would assume you'd be feeling it if you were having sex, or else we'd have a whole nother discussion.
But
going
like
on.
that's the only time that
Yeah.
I could really feel it.
Well,
It's
good.
like the sexual
Well, I'm sure
portion of me.
I'm sure that's first step. And I'm proud of you.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. You skinny mini.
No. No.
No, you look good.
Thanks,
you look
babe.
great. You look
Thanks.
great. And I'm proud of you.
How's my face?
Yeah.
How's my chins?
Less caterpillars.
Termite-ish?
A little termitish.
That's worse than a caterpillar. They're so much fatter.
Is it?
Yes,
Are they?
I showed you a
They're
picture.
like this big.
I showed you a picture of a.
Termites are tiny. I just gave her a compliment. What?
Were you even paying attention?
I was paying attention. I didn't say you were the queen. I said you were a termite.
We
Termites
should probably
are
call
tiny.
me a queen next then.
All right, queen.
Thanks, Boo.
Do you, queen? Keep it moving, queen.
All right.
You better not have 250 billion babies, or I am gonna have to, because I don't do childcare.
Who does child? We were just talking about the fact that we don't have children, and that was a blessing.
Oh, such a blessing.
Oh my
Bless
God!
us.
Not that we don't give it up to you moms,
We
because
love
I don't know
children, but I don't know how you do it.
I try to come strong and be like, I don't know how you guys do it, but I like really don't know how you guys do it.
Especially right now, the holidays.
Ugh.
Everybody's doing that elf on the shelf bullshit. No. 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 No.
I mean, my elf would be doing something terrible, or it would just die,
It would be a no.
or I'd freeze him in the fridge.
Yeah, no.
I'd be like, oh my God, he wanted to go back to the North Pole. Oh my God, look, he's in the freezer.
He'll be back Christmas Eve.
Exactly. Let him go.
And you better behave. I do say that to Stuart, though. I'm like, Santa Claus is coming. And he's like, And I'm like, it means nothing, but it makes me feel better.
Right.
And I think that's the same thing probably for parents where they're like, Santa Claus is coming. You better behave.
Girl, it took me till 14 to not know that Santa Claus wasn't alive. I am that girl, though. My imagination will run wild.
14?
Yes, boo.
Oh, you lived a sheltered little baby life.
Is that what we call it? 14. That just meant I went to sleep when my parents told me to. I was a good sleeper. As long as I could get in my bed and then crawl out and get my sister's bed, slept like a baby.
Right.
Yeah, slept like a baby.
Yeah, no, 14's a little old. I don't know how old
And then
I
I
was,
remember
I
remember I stayed up and I like watched my parents put out, and then they argued over who was going to eat the cookie because we always had this huge Christmas like extravaganza. It was huge. Like all the neighbors would come. My mom would cook for 3 days, and it was like this brilliant beast of a Christmas party.
Wow. We didn't do that.
And then my dad did cocaine down the stairs. That's fine.
Allegedly. For educational purposes. Allegedly.
But like she would put on this big show, and then my dad would get drunk. Mom would get sober. And
only I was 30 years older.
Right? Oh, that was a party to be at.
I'd be downstairs with Dad.
Right? I'd be like, Dad's at Neil's again, huh? She's like, sure is. 3 doors down.
Wow.
So then I stayed up one day and they argued who was going to eat. And I'm like, break it off, bitches. Stop.
It's not that hard.
Like, you don't have to fucking eat it. Break it off. Throw it in the trash can.
Right.
And
it's
then
one bite. You need one bite.
And then they put my brand new bike up. They put my brand new bike up, and I watched. And I was pissed. And I came downstairs the next morning, and I was like I had a secret.
God.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
I came down with like lots of big shoulders. And I came down and I was like, I don't want any of this. And they were like, your brand new bike. And I was like, well, I want that.
Oh, Heidi.
I know. I could see
terrible.
it. It had a basket on it and everything.
And you were an ungrateful little brat.
No, I was pissed that they lied to me.
Well, yeah, but that also equates to, in their mind at that point in time, because they didn't know that you knew that they knew that there was no Santa.
And then I was like, and then I pulled my mom to the side and I was like, I fucking saw you. And she was like, you saw me doing what? Trying to eat your cookies? And I was like, there was Santa's cookies? And no.
At 14.
Oh,
no,
right.
Wait, hold on. You got a bike with a basket at 14?
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
I was busy. I had a little poodle I could put in the front. Duh. Can you picture a baby Stu? A little tiny Stuart that you could put in your basket and drive around with him?
Stu
My
wants
poor
to get in
dogs.
my basket all the time.
My poor dogs.
Stu's like, get in your basket.
And you're like, honey, that's my uterus.
He's
No,
like,
you can't go back in.
That's what we're calling it.
Your basket.
He's like, are you like a termite? Can I just crawl into your little
Ovary. Guys, when you Google termite queens, when you see the ovary, you're going to be like, bleh. Oh God, what happened? Bleh. Oh God. I just vomited. It's terrible. It's wild. The fact that I haven't like Googled a queen termite in my entire 42 years is ridiculous to me.
It's overdue. It's overdue.
It was overdue.
Yeah, I appreciate the education because I didn't know that was a thing.
And that poor octopi. Oh, we should do a cheers to the octopi because no one fucking respects them.
Yeah, nobody does. They just eat them.
Well, the starfish does, but we'll get to that later.
Also humans.
You're right. I can't. I'm scared.
Right, calamari?
Yeah, I know. I'm scared. I can't. Ooh, so I'm their friend, not their foe.
I don't know what to say right now. I feel a little awkward.
Do you like grilled octopi?
Freaking love me some calamari.
That's a squid, by the way.
Oh, it is? Oh, then we're fine. Never mind.
Look at me.
Look at you, up top.
But grilled octopus is so good.
Is
I
it?
only know that because I only became allergic to shellfish at 26. So yes. You know what else is so good? Oysters. You know what else is so good?
Oh, I do know
Clams.
that.
And clams, when you put them on the barbecue and they open by themselves. Well, they always open by themselves. But when you like put a little heat and then you'd find a little crab inside of them. Ugh. And my dad would put horseradish, Tabasco, and lime on it. And I would throw it back with nobody's business. Like I wasn't allergic. And now I am. Yay.
I Love all of those things. We just ordered 144 oysters from the Pacific Northwest. And Chris had his little friends over. They're lovely. He had his little friends over, and we had raw oysters.
I think that you should invite John on one of those days. Not because he needs to be a part of the clan, because he needs to try an oyster.
There's no clan, by the way. Let's just
You had clams.
go
There's
ahead.
a clam.
You
had clams.
no clan. Just need to make sure everybody's aware of that. It's just some guys that hang out. There's no clan. They're not riding around in their pickup truck after dark.
No, it's not bumping bunny after hours.
Okay, that's also not where I was going.
Where were you going?
The clan.
Huh?
Okay, I love you.
What's wrong with clan?
Clan is like
It's
another.
like clams.
No, the Klan is the freaking KKK is called the Klan.
It's a group of people.
Not really.
I meant the
these
crew.
days.
I meant the crew then. Jesus.
We're white. We gotta be real careful about that. We can't be like he's part of the Klan. Dun-dun-dun.
Isn't that what people say?
No. I mean, some people say it, yes, but they're mostly in Alabama. No offense, Alabama.
Oh,
but
Lord.
I'm not wrong.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean it that way. I meant it like a group of boys doing stupid shit.
Also, what the Klan does. But yes.
So I'm just going to call it crew now. All right? With the crew.
The peeps are.
All right. Fucking turn it off. Why is your phone here?
I don't know because your phone is here.
It's on silent.
Mine should be on silent. I'm sorry.
Who was that? I'm going to drink all this and fucking have a headache.
I'm dying right now. Austin, edit everything.
Except the clan shit. That shit was fire. That was fire.
I was like,
That was fire.
he's very white. Okay.
All right. Let's put it to bed. It's gonna go night night now. We going night night now.
Am I going 992?
I mean,
I'm pretty close.
we can only have like 2 cocktails because they like to creep up on you, and then you're like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
now I want to stay here till noon."
Tomorrow?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was my point.
I'll take it. So,
You want to talk about Santos now? D
Yeah.
Santos. D
Santos.
I'm just kidding. What do you want to talk about now, Boo?
Yeah, no, D Santos is fine. Let's talk about Santos.
Did you guys see the shit last night?
Okay, well, this is going to come out 3 weeks
The
later,
prevailing
so-
wage last night. Did you guys listen to the prevailing wage last night? How much did they get paid to do that? I'm
The debate?
Yeah.
Do you think they get paid? They should get
Absolutely. They are
paying
not on
them?
us.
Well, that's a waste of money.
Well, I don't even know why my brain went to prevailing wages at that time, but obviously.
The best part of the whole thing was when Newsom was like, we have something in common. Neither of us are on the 2024 ticket. Like, neither of us are going to be
the president of the United States 2024.
Right, which
Which
is great because he's not running. And he just
Well, that's a great thing.
He just cut this little twerp down and it was great. I mean, I'm sorry if you don't like it.
So who are you mad at?
Give a
I'm mad at
fuck.
both of them. I don't like either of them.
I don't like any of them.
What's the one? Well, I'm sorry. Let me pick the better evils. Oh, look, there's not one.
Yeah, no, they're both bad. Everybody's bad.
Everybody.
Bad.
All bad.
Bad, but Kissinger died. So
Who's that?
Yay.
Was that that Supreme Judge?
Oh no, there was a Supreme Court judge that was retired that died.
Oh, they get to retire.
Oh,
they
do.
retire?
Isn't that weird?
I'm sorry.
Like, did you not know
Back that
that was
bus up. I'm sorry. They get to retire?
That's so weird because like term limit seems like coffin. Like that's my term limit is when I'm in the ground. Yeah. No.
This one was like, fuck you, I'm out.
Retired. And died. And then Kissinger.
Wait. How soon? I'm sorry. How soon?
It's been a while.
Oh,
It's
he
been
was
a
like,
while.
and I'm out. Is it a girl? Oh, she.
Yeah. It's been a while. She was Democrat.
She was like, and I'm out.
She did her thug thizzle. And then
She was like,
I'm
fuck
done.
you, I'm out.
Okay, so yeah, that's the problem. It's got too many fucking old people in charge.
No, I mean, it's terrible. Like I'm 42 and I reminisce about the 80s and I was 9.
And they were 40.
And
they're
that's when
still
and
in power. And like
that's not
enough.
okay.
It's
That's
not
not
okay.
okay. That's not okay.
Right. They want their MTV. That's gone, and now we have AI, and you can't figure out how the fucking Wi-Fi works. So, like, get out the way. Get out the way. Right.
Can you? Oh, did we talk about how rude they were to the TikTok guy? I'm sorry, that just brought up another thing.
Oh, they were so rude to him, but they don't understand it. But then he was like, "We're trying to do all these things to make sure you're okay. And we're gonna have this hub in Texas, and it's all gonna run through there." And they were like, "Fuck you!" And then they're like, "What's the Wi-Fi password?" Like they had no idea.
So rude to him, and he was so good. I mean, like, and I'm not like I don't know anything about all of that stuff, but he was better than Zuckerberg. And they were like, "Do you want the world, Zuckerberg?" And he was like, "Yes, I'm going to steal it from you." And then TikTok guy came in. They were like, "I fucking hate you. Shut it down."
Yeah, because Zuckerberg is controllable.
Of course,
this guy isn't. He's not in the U.S.
Of course,
this app is not in the U.S. And by the way, this app is showing us a lot that we don't get to see from their controlled media. So, like, they don't want us to see this shit. They don't want us to hear people's stories. They don't want us to understand that maybe, just maybe,
there might be
this bullshit that we've been fed isn't exactly what's going on.
And they're like,
yeah,
I can't gaslight and manipulate you anymore.
Yeah, it's real hard. Oh, and you know who they're real mad at? You know who they're real mad at?
Give me a hint.
Baby, now we got bad blood. They real mad at T Swift.
Why?
Oh, this girl was like, everybody should register to vote. Over 30,000 people registered to vote.
Oh, she has too much power.
She literally just influenced an election, and I believe it was Virginia. Influenced an election in Virginia by just speaking out. They real mad. They real mad. They don't like it.
Well, no, they don't know how to control it either.
They don't have control of the narrative. They don't have control of people. Now Republicans
but they're not used to it. They're not used to having that big influence
and being challenged in any way.
How old is T Swift right now?
Oh, she's in her 30s, early 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're not used to, like, what's the other girl's name?
Who?
On the thing, on the level, on the thing.
I don't know.
The one that was a bartender or a waitress, and now she's in a thing.
Oh, AOJ? Yeah.
What?
JOA?
What?
JOA? AOJ? Did I have a stroke?
The DOJ?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
she's a bartender. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's
in New York.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Absolutely.
Probably not, but whatever. Yeah. Whatever narrative you guys get to spin, whatever.
At a cost of whatever.
Sure. I swear we know politics. No, I don't. Don't know religion either. Watch me go.
We're all in God's eyes.
Gross. But like they haven't had that young influence and that young.
Yeah. So now Republicans want to raise the voting age to 21 from 18. Because apparently you can have
T-Swift has a poll.
You can have a motherfucking baby when you're 10, but you shouldn't be allowed to vote till you're 21.
Ooh, but
that's too much responsibility. But the fucking baby is not too much responsibility. Have the baby. Have your daddy's baby.
Hold on.
Have your daddy's baby. Have your brother's baby.
But can I have
have your pastor's baby?
Can I have a shmish marshman at 10?
No.
Oh my god! Oh, you took that right away from me. You took that right away from me.
Exactly.
But I can have the baby.
I can have the baby at 10, but I can't vote till I'm 21 because that's too much fucking responsibility.
But I have a question. So if I have to have a baby at 10. I'm sorry. I'm so passionate about that. You know how I am. You know, we went through this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I can have a baby at 10. Can I get child support at 10?
No. Well, sure. Sure. You can get child support from a daddy at 10. Your dad. Like your own dad. Or your brother or your pastor or your teacher or your coach or your fucking grandfather or
an uncle,
the boy down the road that assaulted you, all of those things. Like we can go after that for sure, but have a fucking baby. Have the baby. Because that's what you are. Incubator.
Ugh.
It's disgusting.
Goes back to my goddess situation.
Absolutely. No voting till 21, but babies ASAP. Did you hear? This was not on the list. Did you hear that a woman...
We had a list?
Yeah. Did you hear that a woman in Ohio was just charged with felony?
Is this the
Disposing of a corpse inappropriately or something, and it's a fucking felony because she had a miscarriage because she went to the hospital twice and they sent her home. Then she had a miscarriage in her toilet, which happens. I don't want to disturb anybody. It happens thousands of fucking times a day because that's what miscarriages happen. That's what happens.
That's what happened. That's called
And
a
so,
miscarriage.
Yeah,
that's called a miscarriage. That's the definition of a miscarriage.
Yeah. So then she tried to flush the toilet, which is exactly what happens in a miscarriage when the hospital sends you home twice. Because what the fuck else are you supposed to do? And so she's not being charged with like murder or anything because the hospital said it wasn't a viable pregnancy and the baby was coming out. Like,
the fact that she survived is a fucking miracle.
Right, 100%. Send her home, but now let's charge her with a fucking felony because she didn't dispose of the corpse properly. Fuck out of here. But watch this precedence. If they win on this, now what happens is women who have miscarriages now have to dispose, probably, I'm guessing, allegedly, with their corpses properly, which means now we're able to track it. Now, once they get that, they can win another case of some sort and prosecute women for a miscarriage. So don't think this isn't a slippery slope. The fuck out of here with that.
It literally makes me want to cry.
And by the way, she wanted this baby. She's devastated. She lost her baby. I think it was 22 weeks, but don't quote me on that. She lost her baby. She's fucking devastated. And now she's in a fucking courtroom because of the way that she lost her baby after she was sent home from a hospital because she couldn't deliver the baby. Y'all. Don't get me started.
I swear we should start a class action lawsuit.
Fucking lunatics.
I'm all about class action lawsuits lately.
Yeah, let's get them. The more you know.
That's terrible. How far is 22 weeks? What is that? Like,
don't they go to like, I don't know, 38 weeks? I don't know.
Months?
I never came to term with a baby, so I don't know.
That's terrible. So this woman wanted her baby, and she tried to give birth to this baby, and
she tried to carry her baby to term.
And the baby was like, what state was she in?
Ohio.
Okay, and then they were like, and then the baby was like, I'm not doing this. Like, fuck you guys, I'm out.
Not viable.
And the baby was trying to give birth on itself because it was all done. It was
just a miscarriage. Right. It was a normal fucking miscarriage, like everybody has.
Well, when the body,
trust me,
when the body is,
and then she just had a miscarriage, like everyone does.
That's terrible.
Not everyone, but like a lot of fucking people have miscarriage.
A lot of women don't even know they're pregnant and they have their period. They think it's their period. They just think it's a heavy flow, but they were probably pregnant.
Ask a woman who has 2 healthy children how many miscarriages you have. How many have you had? Because I'm guaranteeing the majority of them are going to have 1 or more.
And I guarantee it's probably because of our food. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, well, Montesano was like, cheers.
He's like, cheers, can I help you there?
Those soybeans, though. Don't even, the whole thing is fucking bullshit.
It's terrible.
But now you've got a president, a mother
you have a terrible
devastated, yes. And now she's facing felony charges.
We should probably send her
with
flowers.
Prison on the other side of it.
We should probably send her flowers.
We should probably send her an attorney. I'm sure she has an attorney. But so we should probably send her another one.
No, we should probably send her a card or something. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
From all the things.
Because that's bullshit.
It's total bullshit.
First of all, you don't get to tell me what I'm going to do with my whole body.
Well, but they do.
Ink my whole body. I don't give a motherfuck.
Yeah, but they do.
Yeah, but I'm not here for that. No, I'm not here for that.
None of us are.
So when Wade versus Roe
v. Wade.
Thank you. Happened, and they turned that over one day. Where did Reba and I find ourselves? At the bar.
Oh, yeah. Imagine
and
that.
We ran into my fiance and Reba's next door neighbor.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there. And, I blow it all up proportion, right? And John looks at me. My fiance looks at me and he says, what do you want? And I go, I don't know. Tell me what I want.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, tell me what I want. I can't make my own choices anymore. You just took it all away from me.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't take anything from you.
You're like, but you did.
I'm like, but they did. But today was do you remember that day?
Yeah.
That was a travesty.
Yeah.
And then the waiter came up to me and he was like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. Tell me what I want.
Yeah.
I can't make my own fucking decisions anymore.
Let's just sit there.
And they were like, do you want a wine? And I'm like, I don't know. What do I want?
What do I want?
That was it. Would you remember that?
Yeah, I do. And you tell me, because I'm not allowed to do these things.
I'm not allowed to have an
right?
opinion. I
Isn't
can't have
that
a
what
say.
we're going toward?
No.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
And then I was shitty, and I'm like, do I have to go pee? Can't do what I want with my own body. Do I have to go pee?
Right.
And that was just a normal, everyday woman taking out her frustrations on the people around her. And I can only imagine what that probably looked like on the entire globe of the U.S.
I mean, there are countries out there that are appalled at where we are, and there's people here who are just like, America, we're so great. I don't know. I mean, listen, love my country. Like, we had a good run.
It's funny. I get to vote, but I can't make my own decisions with my body.
Well, the only way you can make your own decisions with your body is if you vote to be able to do that.
But
I'm going to say this.
But you know how I feel about voting.
But I'm going to say this.
But you know how I feel about voting.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
The Democrats have had multiple opportunities to make women's right to health care a constitutional right. They've had multiple opportunities. Not so recently, but they have had them. And they chose to not because the fear of losing those rights was more valuable to them in votes and fear-mongering than actually making the right a constitutional right. So I hold everybody responsible. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
You had the fucking opportunity more than once when you had a majority and you didn't fucking do it. So, should they get the opportunity again with the majority, they better fucking do it. They better fucking do it.
They ain't.
No, I think they will. I think they will this time. Because it's already been taken away.
But do you remember?
It was a fear of it being taken away, and all of a sudden they're having an oh shit moment where it is actually being taken away. So I think that everybody on the left side is like, oh, fuck, it's actually fucking happening. We never thought it would actually happen.
What color's
and
left?
Here we go.
What color's left?
Blue.
What color's right?
Red.
What color's a donkey?
Blue.
What color's a elephant?
Elephant is red.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do I feel about voting?
You need to vote.
No, do you know?
I know you don't think it does anything, but
so the way that I like to explain
have to
this.
vote.
Well,
You
of
have to
course, I'll
vote.
vote. I'll keep voting just because I want to hang out with people.
because you can't be like, didn't vote because everybody's going to get the fuck out.
So my thing about voting is if voting mattered, they would have made it illegal.
And that's what they're trying to do. That is what Republicans right now are trying to do. They're trying to make it illegal.
I think they've done that from the 50s. I think it is all organized. It's planned. Voting doesn't count.
So I think it does still count because I think if it didn't count, Hillary would have gotten in and Trump wouldn't have won.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
No
it's
one
all
saw
by
that
design.
coming.
It's all by. Let me
saw that
throw you a
coming.
left to make sure that you don't know that it fucking counts. Let me throw you a left.
No, I don't think they would have chosen him.
Bullshit.
Dude, if I watched all of that election shit.
Bullshit.
And every single newscaster was like, what?
So, I'm sorry. So, everything else is corrupt but the voting system. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, no, I don't think it's not corrupt.
Okay, so.
I don't think it's not corrupt. I
So
just think that everybody showed up in a way that they thought they wouldn't.
And so they had to give it to them?
Undeniable, yes.
Okay, that means that means that they saw the writing on the wall and they were like, all right, then we have to go this way. I
Right.
still, I 100%,
Yes,
I still 100%
No.
feel if
No,
my voting
everything's
counted,
corrupt.
it would be illegal.
Everything's corrupt.
Because they have taken
But
things.
they want you, the Republicans want you, I promise you, they want you to think that voting doesn't count. They want you to not show up. They want everybody to not show up. Because when you show up in a big way, then they have to be like, all right.
I didn't
And
say
that
I wasn't
happened
going to,
in
but
the
like
other
that's what I'm
direction.
saying. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to go vote because I
Sure.
still go vote.
Yes, I
mean
know.
with my
You and I vote together.
with my fucking Reagan shoulder
Every
pads.
time.
Not
Every
saying that I'm
time.
for someone.
We vote together.
But we do vote together. But I
Yeah.
still think if voting, like I still like, why would they give us power? We have no power anywhere else.
It's already there. They're not giving it to us. It's already there. Now, what they have to do is change things to make it so that our power is less powerful.
No, they have
so
to
they're
change-
on their heels.
No,
because we already have the right to vote. That's already within the Constitution. So they have to go back and try and change that to give us less power. The problem that they have is
I don't.
that we have power currently and they have to go back and change it, which is what the Republicans are trying to do right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they have all the power. We have none. We've never had any.
Well, they don't do dick all anyways. Once they
it doesn't
get fucking
matter.
elected.
But like they like to give you the facade. They like to build the narrative of a good election and election things and get out and vote and it matters and power, you know. And no,
But I just watched Taylor Swift influence an election in Virginia. So obviously,
well, I think that was probably very. But I think that was very isolated. But I think like on a big campaign,
I think she's about to come out big time.
Well, I mean that would be great.
I fucking hope she does.
But I still think literally our vote has not counted in decades.
No, I think it does. I still think it does. I'm going to hold that power. I'm going to hold that.
Okay,
that's
my
position. I think it does.
I think everything's by design, and I think it's categorized. I think it's calculated years in advance, and they know who's getting it, and they promise things up until that point, and everybody is manipulated, everybody is gaslit, and everybody is doing their own thing.
I think it'll be very interesting this election cycle. I do, but I do think we still have some power in voting, and I'm going to hold on to that. And at the point,
you have to. I've already given up. If you have it to hold
I'm
it.
believing for both of us.
I've given up.
I'm believing for both of us.
I've given up.
And at the point that I stop believing, we move into another country. Girl, fuck
Costa Rica?
Like
Sweden?
No, yeah, maybe.
Oh. Istanbul?
Ireland.
Ooh.
You know what would make me happiest?
Is that cold?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
fuck.
it's beautiful. But there's like cliffs and ocean. You know what would make me happiest? For us to be like, hey, Jeff, we're in Ireland. No.
I'm at my pub. I bought it yesterday. It's called Reba and Heidi Does Dallas. Weird. They don't know Dallas.
Reba and Heidi Does Dallas. Also Guinness.
That'll be fun.
No,
we just went on a tangent.
I get fucking hot about this.
So guys, I literally know nothing about politics. I know what I see, and I get like a bits and pieces, but like I'm very focused on our business and growing our business and I don't need this shit. You know what I mean? I'm very
super
conscious of my peace and I don't need this shit, but still don't believe it.
I'm conservative in fiscal matters and I am super liberal in social matters. And so it's been a conflict.
But you know what I do? I will always ride the right. Women power. Always ride that right. I will always do it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's blue or red or
women,
donkeys or
women.
I mean, we have an entire podcast dedicated to the fact that I think that we're goddesses.
Yeah. Women.
Yeah. I think that women have
I get the right to be autonomous. I get the right.
Mm-hmm. I will always vote for us. Always.
Period, paragraph. And like you against
even if
us,
even if I didn't think it mattered, I would still vote for us. 100%. I still vote even though I don't think it matters, and I saw that in line.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey buddy.
Women.
It doesn't count. And he's like, fuck you. Yeah,
women. Voting for women. Period.
Well, not nasty, evil women.
Yeah, women.
No. No, like women's rights and all that stuff, but not fucking Hillary.
Oh, no.
Exactly. Oh, I brought that girl up.
Yeah, no, that was a mess. And then we have Nikki now.
Who's what?
She's on the right, and she says
Is that the one that won the debate last night?
Well, yeah, she won the debate. She didn't win.
She is South Carolina, North Carolina.
She was in her jams at home, and she won the fucking debate.
Is it North Carolina?
I don't even fucking know. Her name's Nikki. We'll see.
I can't have a Nikki president. I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, what's up, Nikki?
Nikki,
you on stage next?
Next on
and
stage.
And then I'm like, women's rights, right?
Nikki.
Well,
give me,
give me the right.
Give me the right to be on stage.
Exactly. Give sex workers rights.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I agree with that. Yeah, 100%.
You hear me?
100%. Give sex workers rights.
Yeah, we're not all raped.
Legalize it. Right. But when you start to do that,
1099, to W-2 those girls. What are you doing?
But isn't it interesting how when you start to regulate things and you start to bring things to light and like be like, oh, this is okay and this is what we're going to do to kind of regulate this. It's not fucking socialism, if you will. It's just a little bit of regulation. Mm-hmm. Isn't it amazing how things tend to just kind of even themselves out? For the longest time, fucking wacky reefer, the devil's lettuce, and we couldn't do anything about it. And now all of a sudden, states have started to regulate it, and they started to make sure that
You mean they're starting to be profitable? It's starting to be profitable.
And it's starting to make money, but like we've pulled it out of the closet and we're regulating it. Isn't it amazing how people are making money from it? No, the fucking FDA, big pharma, isn't necessarily making money off of it, though I'm sure they're trying to figure out how to do that.
The fact that it's been sitting here dormant and they didn't even fuck with it, that's your problem.
No, they fucked with it. Here's the thing. I think they couldn't figure out how to put it in a corner and make sure that only they made money off of it and nobody else did. That's why it's not legal on a federal level, only a state level, is because a federal level can't figure out how to fucking regulate this plant so that nobody else can make money off of it except for big pharma. And the moment they figure that shit out,
we're all done.
Get the fuck out of here. It'll be federally legal, and fuck you in the states, and fuck you growers, and fuck you independent businesses. You can't play anymore because you can't afford to.
Right.
Like,
so you're telling me to invest in some stock.
I'm just telling you that, like, it's the same thing with, sex work, in my opinion, is that if we regulate it, we
started to regulate it on a Clark County basis. We used to not have a license.
It's not legal here. It's legal in Pahrump.
Well, I'm not talking about sex worker. I'm talking about strippers, dancers, all those things.
Okay.
So before you could just walk into a strip club and get a job and take your clothes off and make money, right?
How do you know that?
I don't. I read it on Reddit. I don't even have Reddit. So no, and then I think we had a congresswoman. I think her last name was Rice. I think, and unfortunately, her husband was not so innocent, and he would go to the strip clubs, and she went into a strip club and pulled a girl off of him.
No.
And
girl, that shit's scandalous.
Allegedly 7 days later, they had to have a license to work in Clark County.
Oh, girl.
So that's taxation. So they tax them now.
But are they represented?
I don't know. I mean, you want to start a fucking union?
Taxation without representation?
Is inflation. It is inflation. Taxation without representation is inflation.
Did you just go taxation without representation is inflation?
Yeah, sure did.
Because I just literally saw that happen from you.
How much did it cost to put gas in your car today?
Girl, $120.
Yeah, that's how much gas is, $120.
$120 it is. Fuck that shit. Like, it's not okay.
I just told you. I went to the Walgreens and I brought root spray. I obviously didn't do it well. I brought root spray so I don't have to dye my hair for y'all. I was trying to look my best. Not my thighs, though. And I bought my little... So thanks, Boo. I bought my little sleepy pills. $35. 2 items. And not even electronics. 2 items. And I was like...
I got no ear pods.
I had no, cables to my phone to phone charge it.
Battery bank?
No battery thing. No SIM card. No nothing.
No nothing?
Sleepy pills and
root spray.
$35. And I put my ex-boyfriend's number in to get my rewards.
So he got your reward?
Yeah, he gets all my rewards. Because I know it works. You can take the reward. I'll reap the benefit.
Okay.
Well, I have a benefit. You have a benefit. I don't even know. Isn't that weird?
That's called exes with benefits.
By the way, that was my boyfriend from 15. Still have the same phone number.
Jesus.
I know.
I barely remember my boyfriend's name from 15. Never mind his fucking phone number. Never mind am I putting it in. Do you remember?
Do you know who I am?
No, I do. No,
I would call that bitch fucking every day, 5 days a day. Oh, it would be terrible.
You're not me. Yeah.
Do you remember did you have an old phone number from when you were little? Like a home phone number?
Yeah, probably.
What was it?
Nobody knows. Why would I know that?
So I had the same phone number. I mean, I would call it my phone number since the day I was born until I was 18 because I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 23.
Okay.
And my phone number was 714-962
blah 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 blah.
Oh, we can't tell.
No, let's not do that. Yeah, okay.
That was my phone number. And we all remember it. It's everybody's fucking password in my family.
I don't remember any of that. No.
Oh.
No. Girl, remember what I did yesterday.
I know.
certainly don't remember a phone number.
Oh,
from
I'm terrible.
20 fucking years
I'm an
ago.
elephant.
Plus,
I am an
20
elephant.
plus. Yeah,
I am an
you're
elephant.
an elephant.
I am an
That's
elephant.
weird.
I remember everything.
It's a little weird.
I remember everything.
But I mean, I love you.
I love you too. But I remember everything. That means I'm paying attention.
Well, that's great. That means I'm not.
Or you have ADD. Or OCD.
Not OCD.
You kind of have OCD a little bit.
No.
You're very organized.
Type A, but not OCD.
Are you sure? Yeah. How many times do they need freshies?
Ew. No, I'm a little type A. I want to make sure things are okay, but I'm not OCD about them.
Well, I'm OCD about our paychecks.
Nope. I would consider that to be also type A.
Oh, okay.
Not OCD. Like OCD to me is like touch the doorknob 3 times.
Oh, yeah,
turn
that's
the
not
lights on
OCD
and
to me.
off.
That's not OCD to
That
me.
is OCD though. Like
Well,
that
that's
is
part of it. That's definitely
Yeah,
part of it.
like-
but there are OCD tendencies that people have that are very mild.
I consider things to be
A-okay?
type A. Like you're type A. You're like, I need this to be here on this date. And
I am not. I'm type A in a certain facet of my life. At the other side, I'm the totally opposite.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm like,
Same here. Yeah. Same here.
fuck it up.
100%. I am type A where I'm like,
But
files need to be a certain way.
so
And then my mortgage company calls and they're like, you haven't paid us in 45 days. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird.
So
obviously I'm not OCD.
So I don't think I don't think by design I'm a type A. I think that the industry created a type A for me. I'm not a type A at all. I'm a very fly by the seat of your pants.
You are.
Just
I
let's
think
go.
so. I
Just
think
like do
so.
the thing. And then
But
you're think
organized in it.
well, I have organized chaos.
Yeah.
But like I know everything and I remember everything
Yeah.
and it helps me
100%.
and like you know what I mean. It's just weird. I mean, our transaction coordinator.
Bless
It's
her
like
heart.
yeah, bless her heart. We love her. Can you throw up a little?
She means well.
Can we throw up a little? Heart?
Thanks, Irene. We love you.
Like she's like, I don't know how you do it, but she's always been like that because we used to work together before we were here. There of us were here, and I just keep all this bullshit in my head, and it's probably gonna give me Alzheimer's.
No, it's probably going to keep you from having Alzheimer's.
I hope so.
Like the more we exercise our brains on a daily basis, I think the better we are.
I'm probably gonna get what's the shaky one? MS?
No, you're not getting.
No, I do because
Parkinson's?
I already have like I already
No, you
have
have arthritis.
no nothing hurts. I just have hard times like picking up stuff. I have ALS. It's fine. I don't know. I dropped my keys 3 times and I was like, do I have ALS? And then everybody laughed. I'm sorry if you have ALS. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. It's terrible disease. Should I make fun of it? I don't know if I'm making fun of it because
making fun of it. We're just paranoid.
no, I am paranoid.
Yeah. Oh, I think all the time. What happens if I get Alzheimer's?
Do you think you will? No,
I
you've
mean-
opened up a part of your brain. You're fine.
If I do get Alzheimer's, then okay. So then I kill
Take
myself.
me to Oregon.
And I kill myself.
So I did find out recently
Not that
that
big of a deal.
I did find out recently that if you go to Oregon to do the damn thing,
Yeah.
you have to go coherent when you do it.
You have to what?
You have to be coherent when you
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you have to give up before you give
Yes.
in.
Absolutely.
You have to give
I'm
up
fine with
before
that.
you have to give in.
I'm fine with that.
Well, Nobu.
Yeah. 100%. No.
Ooh.
100%.
Should we go to Nobu?
No, boo.
I just said Nobu. We should go to Nobu.
Let's go eat.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I would like some snackies and some appetizers and yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Like, I don't think people understand when I say this. I'm good.
I know you're good.
I've lived a really, really fucking rich, amazing, wonderful life. When I go, I'm good.
Bury me deep with a pile of reefer
worry.
at my feet.
Like Drake says, I want a long life, a legendary one. I want a quick death. Like quick death. And if I have to make it that way, cool. I'm good. I'm good. I have lived an amazing life. Like so much living has been crammed into every year of my life. I'm good.
I just don't want to be sick. I don't want to be like in a bed sick. I just don't want to be in a bed sick. That's
No,
it.
me neither. I don't want somebody having to take care of me.
Well, no, I don't care about that.
She's like, John,
Anyone?
John?
Reba? What are you doing? No, I just don't. I don't want to be. I don't want to be sick in a bed. Like if I'm like sick in a bed, and can be like brought back from the sick in the bed. Like if there's like a 70% chance that you'll make it or whatever, then like, cool, let's go. Let's put up with 25
Fine.
days of being sick.
Fine.
I don't want to be sick in a bed.
Fine. Yep.
I don't want to be nauseous in a bed. I don't want to be sick in a bed. I don't want the oxygen. I don't want none of that. No.
None of that. I want to be done.
All done.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
My soul is tired.
No, your soul's ready to move.
My soul
Is
like,
ready to
we're
move on.
good. We are good. My soul is like, we've done a lot. It's cool.
Well, no, we've done what we're supposed to do. Isn't
Yeah,
that what
whatever it is.
So
Like,
if
we're
John was
cool.
talking, he's like, your soul's all done. It's ready to move.
Yeah.
And you were like, we call that death. He's like, no, we call it ready to move.
Yeah.
It's going to move out of that capsule.
And that's really how I look at it. Like I'm here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm okay with that. And I've set the people that I love up to the best of my ability to make sure that if I leave them behind, they're okay.
Right.
And
we've
that's all I need.
And we've talked about this. I would always be like, what did I do in my last life? And she's like, you're probably a queen. Just kidding. No, I'd probably be a servant. I mean, I am a servant, but you know what I mean? Like we've talked about this and I'm like, what do you think I was? I could have been Joan of Arc. I could have been nothing. I could have been a baby boy who was born and died or whatever. You know what I mean? You have no idea what I was.
Don't know.
No idea.
But like,
But listen to our podcast because we talk about politics and fucking rebirth.
and the laughter never stops.
But you know what I mean? Like it could have been.
Yeah.
We have no. I mean, we're supposed to like.
We don't know.
When John says he says that we're supposed to learn a lesson from each life.
Absolutely.
And I think I am in. The grass is greener on the other side.
Okay.
Not that I think I'm living the greener life.
Okay.
I'm not like I just think that my mind is programmed to think positively, where maybe my mind was programmed to think negatively before.
Okay.
And now I'm positive, and even when people bring me shit and I'm like, I will find
The positive.
I will find a silver lining, I promise you.
It's there. It's there.
And then my therapist is like, sit with them in that mush. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Nobody wants to do that. But
I want to be joy. And she's like, joy's not helpful.
yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's not.
Joy's not helpful.
But you always have to keep looking for the joy because that's what
what gets me through.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah. I don't want to sit with you and I don't want to sit with you in your misery because I am joy. I can sit with you for a little bit.
Right. But then also while I'm sitting with you, we need to start looking for joy.
Right.
We need to be looking for what's going to move us past.
And that was all learned from a Disney movie, by the way.
Oh, let it go. Let it go. No.
Huh?
Let it go. No.
I don't have kids. What?
What Disney movie?
Oh, what? I don't know. It's the one with it's something where he's like, Riley. You've heard on TikTok, right?
No.
He's like, Riley, go. You're going to be okay.
Oh,
whatever that movie is.
That one where the dog goes to heaven or something. Oh, dogs go to heaven. No.
Well, no, that's probably not it. It was like, Riley, we'll be okay. It's that thing.
Yeah,
It's where they have all emotions, and then it's more of an adult movie than it is a kid movie. But it's
yeah.
So
It's
she has
okay.
joy and misery and like all these other feelings, and joy
Yeah.
tries to come, and he's like, I don't want to do this with you, and then
yeah,
sadness
I
comes
remember
and
that.
sits
And
with
anger
him.
is like,
and then sadness comes
yeah.
and sit, and he's like, let's just be sad for a moment,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I identify with that because I am joy,
Yeah.
and not everything's joyful.
No.
But sometimes I need to
Sometimes we
sit
gotta
with sadness,
yeah.
and I need somebody else to sit me with sadness and stop fucking telling me that I'm okay because it's not okay.
No. There's nothing wrong with being right there in that moment.
So-
for a small amount of time.
Right. So we have come to the conclusion that fuck that sucks. That's what me and my therapist says. Fuck that sucks. It sucks. And sucks really bad.
Yeah.
And then we just sit there.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to suck, right?
Yeah.
It is okay to suck.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm like, I'm gonna find the silver lining. And she's like, stop. No,
Yeah.
you're not. No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Just let it sit and suck.
Because
sit and suck.
sitting and suck is a lot of healing.
Yeah.
And it does a great deal
Yeah.
on you. And it's comfortable for that shitty period of time. And you
then
need
it
that.
also makes you really appreciate it when you stop sitting and suck.
Right. Exactly.
And that's what brings the good stuff.
Exactly.
So sitting and suck forever, children, is a terrible fucking situation. Sitting and suck and letting it permeate and then being like, but let me just put a little toe out is
I'm just
a
gonna
good
touch
situation.
it. I'm just
like,
gonna touch
just
it.
a little toe.
I'm just gonna touch it.
Yeah. I mean, I am a firm believer in sitting and suck. It's okay.
Yeah, but it took me a lot of therapy. Still don't do it.
know.
Took me a lot of therapy. Still don't do it.
Well, now that I know that's where you are when things suck,
I mean,
I'm going to
like-
be like, sit in it.
Girl, things have sucked for the last 3 years in a different way, in a way that we can't talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, things have sucked for a long time, and I just didn't sit with it. I didn't sit with it.
I know you didn't. Well, you didn't sit with it for a long time.
But I
before
couldn't.
3 years.
Right.
For 3 years.
Right. I couldn't sit with it. I couldn't talk about
It's
it.
been 17 years of suck.
Yeah. So,
But your survival was looking.
my survival
positive.
is yeah. And that's the survival part of us is let me look for the silver lining. Let me look for the happy. Let me look for the joy. Let me look through the sacrifice. Let me look for anything that will give me a boost out of this place of suck. And I found it always. And I got out of it. And now we're here today. Ta-da!
Sometimes she found it here.
Touche. Oh, Trouche?
True shade.
Touche. Put that on a t-shirt.
True shade.
Touche.
But it's true.
No, yeah, no,
right?
it's really,
sometimes, I gotta take. Sometimes I got to
The
be
strength,
that for
well, yeah.
you, and
Sometimes
that was the
strength
amazing part.
Sometimes strength is in other people. Sometimes strength is in animals, or
Sometimes strength is a distraction.
Yeah.
Sometimes strength is sometimes
it's a bubble bath.
Yeah.
It's a massage. It's a
100%.
vacation. It's a
100%.
whatever it is that
100%.
whatever you need it to be.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
100%.
it's. I mean, we didn't get this way by ourselves,
no,
and we didn't.
and you didn't get to the bottom by yourself, and you didn't get to the
top
top by yourself.
Right.
Like that's just it.
Right.
Like, and it's not always people that were with you at the bottom or the top. Sometimes,
But I
it's
maintained something
experiences.
through all of that. I maintained who I was and what I wanted.
You were genuine in all points.
Don't you think so?
Yes.
Are you saying that just to be?
No. I am saying that because I'm telling you that at every point through all the many years, Heidi has always been Heidi. And even when Heidi was dealt something that she should not have been, or something that was just a consequence of actions or whatever,
Right.
you never
Deviated?
never deviated. Never, not once. You've always been Heidi. And like that's such a rare thing, because you find that it's very easy to be a chameleon when you're in a position where you feel like maybe if you were a chameleon, maybe if you mirrored this, or maybe if you're more like that or whatever, things would be easier. You just muddled through all the bullshit and were like, but I'm Heidi. And like that is something that I feel like people who just met you, they don't realize how resilient you are and how authentic you are. I think people get a grasp of some, like how genuine and authentic you are. I think people get a grasp of that, but I don't think they know the depth of that. Bitch, that thing is like the bottom of the fucking North Sea. Your authentic, genuine self is so deep that you could never be anything
I can't.
but Heidi.
I can't.
And it's absolutely beautiful.
I have no idea.
Like to witness on a daily basis is like, it's a stunning, amazing attribute that you have. And I would never want you to
What
not.
does attribute mean?
That means like it's
A
who you are.
characteristic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's an amazing, stunning attribute. And like it's so cool because so many people would have sold their souls to get out of situations that you were in. You fucking didn't. And guess what? Now it's sweet. Now it's sweet and you have no debts
Yeah.
to someone else or something else or some other situation. You have no debts because you were so authentic during all the bullshit. And now here you
I
get
don't
to
even,
sit.
Rebecca.
It's
I
beautiful.
don't even. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no. Are you
No, I was
clapping for
applauding
you?
you. I was applauding you
applauding
for that.
you. I have nothing to do with that.
Amazing.
It's true. It's
for that
true.
amazing
It's 100% true.
quinceañera speech.
Welcome to our quinceañera. Yeah.
No, I don't know how to do anything else. I'm not. I mean,
No.
I've always been very.
Beautiful.
I mean, like.
In and out. Stunningly beautiful. In and
Oh,
out.
thank you, honey. But I don't know how to be anything else.
Well, good for you.
If I tried, I'd fuck it up. So what does it matter?
Probably. And that's why you didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I always put my best foot forward, and I try to be like, I don't want, like, I like to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, there's a lot
With a good
to be
$20
said for that.
acetaminophen, I like to sleep at night. You know?
I was like, that champagne was not $20. It was,
Oh yeah, no.
like your sleeping pills went up to $25 and that champagne was on sale for $2 less. That shit was disgusting.
It was terrible. Can I have another? Just
Yes,
kidding.
Lisa.
No, but I
Gotta
think
finish
like
the bottle.
I don't know. Like we just talked about politics today. Politics that by the way, I don't know anything about politics.
Well, I, think
I just know what I like and I don't like, and I know that voting doesn't count. Shut up, and we're all done here.
Huh?
What?
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
I appreciate you spending the last hour and a half with me.
That was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
God, this worked. Are
I know, it's so good to talk about a whole bunch of controversial things.
you gonna
that
give
we
me my
never
check on
talk
the way
about.
out?